The third speaker under the segment of media and entertainment is Shri Nirmal Mangar. Let me provide you with a brief introduction of Shri Nirmal Mangar. Shri Nirmal Mangar is a very well-known face of media conclave in the state of Sikkim. He is the editor and a co-founder of the popular digital media Sikkim Chronicle, which was founded in 2017. Mr. Mangar started his career as a news reader in local television and also worked as staff reporter for Sikkim Express and later joined the Telegraph as Sikkim correspondent. He mainly reports on gender, politics, crime, environment, bilateral trade, human stories. He has been conferred with numerous awards and felicitations, including the State Award. He is also the appointed Youth Ambassador of Universal Peace Federation, UPF, also an Instagram influencer. Mr. Mangar has also worked in All India Radio, Doordarshan and ZTV network. Now, I would like to invite our third speaker, Shri Nirmal Mangar, to take the stage and enlighten us with his talk.
Thank you very much for that lovely introduction. After listening to my guru, my mentor, Mr. Kamapalja, I'm sure you're also going to enjoy my presentation. And at a time when we see so much of farce in journalism, when the credibility of journalism is in a question mark and is in ICU, we are extremely happy that we have media houses like East Mojo, Sikkim Chronicle, who are standing by these standards of credible journalism. Big round of applause to East Mojo. So, let me start my presentation with a WhatsApp message which I received just now from one of the WhatsApp uncles. And it says, although it's in a very lighter note, the national media left for Manipur to cover the crisis. They just mistakenly booked tickets and landed up in Kohima at the airport. They are still asking for direction to Gangtok, capital of Manipur. So I will contextualize this why I read this WhatsApp message. But before that, I would like to highlight something on the aspect of today's theme, that is Vasudeva Kutumbakam, and the journalism aspect on promoting this. And I'll come to this context. Journalism should be more like a science. Facts should be verifiable. If journalists want long-term credibility for the profession, they have to go in that direction and should have more respect for the leaders, who are the most important stakeholders, the leaders in journalism. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to speak to you about how media industries can help spread the message of Vasudeva Kutumbakam, which means one family, one earth, one future. The ancient Indian concept, which was first articulated in the Maha Upanishad, has become even more relevant today in our globalized world. It highlights the interconnectedness of all living beings and our responsibility to protect the environment and work towards the betterment of all. First, let us reflect on the past contribution of Indian media houses and fraternities in spreading and propagating this message. Our media has been instrumental in raising awareness about environmental issues, social injustice, and other pressing problems that affect our planet. Many prominent newspapers, television channels, radio stations, and now the digital media have regularly featured stories that promote the message of Vasudeva Kutumbakam. The concept of Vasudeva Kutumbakam, which means the world is one family in Sanskrit, has been a recurring theme in many journalistic works that aim to promote unity and diversity. Good journalism plays a crucial role in raising awareness about the importance of embracing all cultures and promoting the values of empathy, compassion, and inclusivity. Here are some of the good journalism that have effectively promoted Vasudeva Kutumbakam. The Power of Connection by Krista Tippett. We have the Universal Declaration of Human Rights by the New York Times. The World is One Family by Rajiv Malhotra, who have beautifully highlighted in his TEDx talk. The Power of Listening by Story Crops. It's a podcast. Diversity in America by National Geographic. Overall, these examples of good journalism promote the values of Vasudeva Kutumbakam by emphasizing the importance of empathy, compassion, and understanding in fostering a sense of global community and interconnectedness. They also recognize the need to acknowledge and celebrate the diversity and richness of human cultures and experience. One of the best examples of good journalism that has propagated the message of Vasudeva Kutumbakam is the documentary film An Inconvenient Truth by Al Gore, the former Vice President of America, which has been an instrumental in raising awareness about climate change and its impact on the planet. The film used powerful images and compelling storytelling to make the case for urgent action on climate change. The another example is the newspaper series The Vanishing, published by the Los Angeles Times, which documented the disappearance of world forests and its impact on the planet. I'm skipping some of my points, keeping time on you don't mind. Alright, now I would like to contextualize what I said about the mainstream media, because we still face this problem, especially the people from Northeast region, to mark ourselves, our presence and our stories in the national media. And in this, the role of hyper-local news media comes very relevant and it's very important. So what is hyper-local news media? Hyper-local news media is news media like Sikkim Chronicle, which specially reports based on the geographical locations and especially villages. Now let me talk about the importance of hyper-local media such as Sikkim Chronicle and others, which bring out and highlights the stories and news which are often overlooked by the national and regional media. Hyper-local news media plays a crucial role in India, especially in the era of digital media. India is a diverse country with a vast population of over 1.3 billion people, and each region has its own unique language, culture and tradition. This makes it challenging for national or regional media to cover all the news and issues in depth. For example, as Mr. Karmapal just said, the recent unrest in Manipur has so many other layers and reasons which led in clashes between two communities. But the national media highlighted and projected it as a fight between two religions. Here comes the role of hyper-local news to cater the in-depth reportage on the issues from different prism with clear objectivity, as who can understand the reason more than the local journalist and the local scribe. Hyper-local news media such as Sikkim Chronicle, let me tell you that we have 7 lakhs followers with almost 70% of Sikkim's population. And we focus on news and even at the local event, which can provide more targeted and relevant coverage of issues that affect people in specific areas. It can help bring attention to community issues that may not be covered by national or regional media outlets and provide a platform for local voices to be heard. We have done numerous stories, bringing the stories from the remote West Sikkim, where a person is concerned about the biodiversity conservation but has never been highlighted in the state or the national, or the regional or the national media. Ladies and gentlemen, hyper-local news media helps to promote transparency and accountability at the local level. By reporting on local government decisions and policies, hyper-local news media can hold local officials accountable for their actions and decisions. In addition, hyper-local news media can help to promote civic engagement and community involvement. By covering local events, initiatives and organizations, hyper-local news media can help to connect people to the communities and inspire them to get involved in local issues and causes. Sikkim Chronicle believes that an independent and free media is to report on issues without fear of reprisal from the government or any other actors. Being an independent and a hyper-local media house, it is also important as it allows media platform to focus on the issues that matter to the local community. Sikkim Chronicle, being a hyper-local platform, has been able to cover local issues extensively, which are often ignored in the mainstream media outlets. The platform also has been able to give voice to local communities. Ladies and gentlemen, what you read and what you watch in Facebook is always not a journalism or not a news, because there is a very thin line between what we call journalism and a farce. Because the fake news has become one of the most biggest challenges, not only for the journalist itself, also for the government. I want to say that the new media landscape in Sikkim is a positive development that we should be proud of. It has given us a voice, it has allowed us to share our stories, and it has helped us to promote our state in a very, very positive light. Let us continue to support our media and use it as a tool for positive change and growth in communities. I also want to talk about the impact of digital media, particularly Facebook, in our state. While this medium of information has its own shortcomings and misuse, it has significantly empowered the people in terms of connecting with each other and keeping abreast with happenings around the state. Local content creators in digital media have ably served the people of Sikkim, and we have seen the success of local digital media houses during the COVID pandemic years of 2021 and 2022, when traditional print media was out of bounds for most of the people. However, with the mushrooming of unverified digital media pages, there is much to be done for streamlining, because I also personally feel regulating may curtail the freedom of speech, but there should be some streamlining. The state government needs to play a proactive role in this regard. We need an exclusive policy for digital media pages, houses, whether operated by a single individual or a team. We need to define which Facebook pages are journalists and which are merely masquerading as media for their own agendas. The policy should aim to filter out amateurist pages for those that practice credible journalism. It is also important to provide incentive to credible digital media houses through advertisements, so that the financial stability allows these houses to sustain their ethical reporting, promoting the idea of Vasudeva Kutumbakam. We need a board within the IPR department with members drawn from media associations like Press Club of Sikkim and Journalists Union of Sikkim to start with the definition and accreditation, government benefits and coverage for special programs like assembly sessions have been defined from the perspective of the print media only. We need to expand this policy to include those from digital media. Unless there is official government recognition to those digital media houses doing responsible journalism, there is a danger of undesirable vested interests assaulting the ethics of journalism and thereby doing great disservice to the society. We need to embrace the power of digital media, but we do so responsibly. We need to ensure that credible digital media houses are recognized and supported while amateurist pages are filtered out. I urge the state government to take a proactive role in this manner and help us to establish responsible digital media in Sikkim. Together, let us create a platform for credible journalism and empower our citizens with the right information. Good journalism that promotes Vasudeva Kutumbakam emphasizes the importance of empathy, compassion and understanding in fostering a sense of global community and interconnectedness. It also recognizes that acknowledge and celebrate the diversity and richness of human culture and experiences. Lastly, the media has a very important and a vital role to play in building peace. By raising awareness, promoting empathy, holding accountable to those who promote violence and also to promote peace-building initiatives, the media can help create a more peaceful and just world. However, this is not an easy task, and it requires a great deal of responsibilities, integrity and professionalism on the part of the media professionals. I urge all media professionals to recognize their power and responsibility and use it to promote peace, justice and harmony in the world. And finally, my request to all the stakeholders, to all the readers, to all the viewers, please be sensible and please be able to differentiate between a good journalism and a farce. Because again, I repeat my statement, all you read and all you watch is not journalism. Thank you so much.
Get all the credible news on the go. Download the Sikkim Chronicle app.